Filleting solid objects. A fillet is a round interior curve, and a round is an exterior curve. But the Phillip command is both a fillet and a round in AutoCAD. So before we do this, we have to have things union. So here I have in this green object, these two cylinders are union together. This is all one item. So let's run the fillet command on this thing. If I go up into modify and I choose the down arrow, I'm going to choose the fillet command. Now the fillet command says, alright, let's pick, at this point, let's pick an edge. And we have to figure out which edge we want. So we're going to say, okay, we want to pick on this particular edge. And then so we set the fillet. I'm going to put it to 0.5. And now it's saying select the edge. And I select the edge, I hit enter, and it puts a fillet all the way around there. It's kind of like a weld all the way around there. And I put the colors on here so you can see well. But we would typically put it on a layer and have it by a layer, but I'm applying colors to the object so you can see things. Let's go over to the solid tab. Let's go to solid editing. Let's go to the fillet edge. When I go to the fillet edge, it says select an edge. And I can pick a particular edge and I can set the size of the fillet. I might want to change the radius and change that radius, say, to 0.25. Hit enter. And when I'm done, and I hit enter to accept, I now have a fillet on there. I can go around and pick on any edges I want and do fillet edge. And I can go pick on this one now. And I can say enter and hit enter again, and it will clean up that miter joint there. So I can go around and essentially place some multiple fillets on any particular edge I might want. And I can even change the radius at this point and say, you know what, over here I want a 0.125. And I hit enter, and now I got even a little smaller radius, and it will adjust those radius sizes for us. We have two different options that we can do in the fillet edge command. In the fillet edge command, the first one is the chain command, and we're going to go over to this object here. So I go to fillet edge and come down here and select chain. So in the chain, we actually can pick a series of continuous edges with a rounded corner. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to pick this rounded corner, and boom, it finds everything that goes all the way around. And I can come down here and set a radius. I'll put, say, 0.25, enter, and I hit enter again, and I hit enter to accept that, and I put a radius all the way around. So a chain allows us to find continuous edges with rounded corners. Our next option is the loop option. And I can go up to the filleted edge, select loop, and it says select an edge of a loop. And now when I pick on the loop, I can say, oh, I want this here. I'll say accept, and it went around and it found then that whole loop that goes around in a circle around that edge. When I do that, I hit enter and enter, and now I filleted that whole loop. So the fillet edge command is a very handy tool for filleting, and the fillet command is it's so-so. It allows us to do just the basic fillet, but the fillet edge is a little bit more powerful.